Hey guys, I'm back here with another video for you. Today I had a request of, I'm always reaching over here and grabbing things off my pin board. So somebody asked, can you just show what's on your pin board? So today I'm gonna show you what's on my big pin board that is right here next to me before I redo it for the new year. Because I think it's time, it's been up for about 6 months. So anyhow, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jess from Dizney Jess. I do Disney related content about 3 times a week usually, but for the month of December I'm doing Vlogmas, which means a video every day from December 1st through the 25th, and I hope you enjoy them all. So, alright, on to our video. Alright guys, I felt like this was the best way to do it. So I've taken my board off and I have it sitting on my desk. So I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way to the top. So down here is where I have my Alice and teapot kind of collection here. So this was a soda fountain pin, I believe, just with the Mad Hatter, because of the Alice in Wonderland things, I love Mad Hatter most. So I have him. Down here is also a hidden Mickey with Wendy. She should probably be up there. I think I just took her down and then put her back up in a random spot. Then we have the Mad Hatter. This was a pass holder set. I think there were 6 of them in it from Disneyland when I went to visit. So, and then I have the hidden Mickey's teapots. This was a different set than this is. This was all Mad Hatters and I only have a couple of them. And this was from maybe last year. They were like, there was a teapot and a couple other things, and I only really wanted the teapot. So, and then we have Gus and Jacques from a pin event in Paris, and they slide back and forth. So I love that one. And we have an Alice teapot, and then this is a limited edition pin that I picked up a couple of years ago at Disney World because I love the teacup. This is, of course, from this year with the books that they did, the pop-up books. We have a Tinker Bell nesting doll. This is a hidden Mickey from a couple of years ago. I think they were all like cards or something, but I only wanted the Mad Hatter one. I love this one because it spins and you have all of the different emotions there on the outside. And then of course we have the Alice cameo that matches the Mad Hatter from down here. And that's kind of my teapot corner. And then you go over here and I have my 7 Dwarfs little corner here. And so I have this complete set that came out, I think it was last year, because I completed it early this year. So I was really happy about that. And I have a postcard of the 7 Dwarfs that I have behind it. This is a limited edition pin from when they retired the Happily Ever After fireworks show because I loved it and made me cry every time. This one I think is a cast pin that I had gotten in a box, and I just really love Sir Mickey, so he's there. And then this one was the same year that they did the teacup one. They did a limited edition every month that had a pop-up, and this one was Grumpy and Snow White, so I picked that up because I happened to be there at the time. This is a little tribute to Sorcerer Mickey because at the time I didn't have very many when I put this together. It's since grown. So I want to say that he is an auction pin or something. Hold on. Or maybe he's just open edition from Hong Kong. Okay. I knew there was something special about him. This is a hidden Mickey. I don't know what year this is from, a long time ago, but this is the clock face that Walt had set to remember when they were opening the Sorcerer Mickey apple, and this is a chess piece with Smeed. So a lot of my board is Peter Pan. So this is actually a fantasy pen that I fell in love with. It's the very first fantasy pen that I ever bought. with the whole family, and you have the map on his, I don't know if that's his shirt or what there, but I just loved it. And then over here we have the annual pass holder Paris pin from this year. Sorry, I have hiccups. Above that I have this hook pin, which is one of my favorite hook pins. This was an open edition pin from a couple of years ago that I picked up. I think they did a whole series of the Haunted Mansion people with different villains on them, but I only have this one. This is a Disneyland pin of Tinkerbell that I picked up in the same box that I got this one. It was just like a mystery box that I got, and this is a cruise line pin with Peter, and I loved it. And then we have a Disney Auctions sketch of Tinkerbell, which I adore. We have our pop-up book with Peter. Well, I won't open that. Then we have the Lost Boys here. This was a hidden Mickey that I picked up. I wish I had all of the ones in that set, but I don't right now. Then we have this Tinkerbell. I think she's kind of cute and different. And then we have Wendy and Nana. And this is that same cameo set from down below with Hook. And there's the Peter one. And this is a Disney Auctions pin of Tinkerbell. Probably my favorite Tinkerbell, to be honest. This is a Disneyland Paris Peter Pan. And this one of John and Michael is also from Disneyland Paris. I believe those are both from this year. And this is the 2015 to 16 New Year's Day pin. A friend was there that day for me and picked it up. Sent it to me. Sorry. And then over here we have the Tinkerbell spinner. These were animated spinners, so you spin it and it looks like she's kind of grooming her wings. And then we have this, I think, was a mystery set with all of the hats, and I got the Sorcerer Mickey hat from someone. This is a limited edition from Paris. It all started with a mouse. It's the same, I think, event that this one came from, but I'm not positive. So, but this is a very small limited edition, and I absolutely adore it. This one is a Tinkerbell from Japan, I believe. And this one is another limited edition Tinkerbell from Paris. This is an open edition of Jiminy Cricket, because I have a couple of Jiminies up here in the corner. Just gonna reposition this so I can get a little better here. Then we have, I think this was just an open edition Tinkerbell here. And we have Jiminy as a hand. This was a hidden Mickey pin. I can't remember which park. This is just a mystery pack, Tinkerbell and Peter. And then I have Pinocchio and Jiminy from, I think it was like the Best Friends pack up here. And this last one here is a Valentine's pin, limited edition with Peter and Wendy, and there's Tinkerbell pulling her hair. All right, today's Advent little prompt for day 13 is write an anonymous thank you to your boss, teacher, or leader and let them know what they do well. So I run into this problem again where I'm a stay-at-home mom, I don't have a boss, I don't have a teacher, I'm not in school. So, but my gym does have a little box for suggestions, and it'd be really easy for me to write a note saying how nice the people at the front desk are or how helpful somebody up on the floor was. And I'm sure there are other locations like that. There are just the general people in our lives. And if all else fails, I have several times just wrote a letter to Heavenly Father and said, hey, I'm really grateful for these things. And actually writing it on a letter just helps me sometimes. So I hope that's useful to you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.